Spiritual Manthan.
Alright, let's start by breaking down what the 5th dimension really means. Imagine our usual 3D world. It's the one we navigate every day, filled with physical objects, time constraints, and material concerns. We're all familiar with it. It's a realm where the ego often takes center stage, focusing on individual achievements and personal gains. But the 5th dimension is a whole different ballgame. It's like stepping into a higher state of consciousness, where things are more fluid, more connected. Think of it as moving from a black and white TV to a vibrant, full-color experience. In this higher dimension, the focus shifts from the ego to the heart, from separation to unity. It's a space where unconditional love and a deep sense of interconnectedness prevail. You start to see beyond the physical limitations, understanding that we're all part of a greater whole. It's like tuning into a frequency where everything vibrates at a higher, more harmonious level. This isn't just a spiritual mumbo-jumbo, it's a profound shift in how we perceive and interact with the world around us. So, as we dive into recognizing the signs of living in the 5th dimension, keep this broader perspective in mind. Signs you might be living in the 5th dimension. 1. Heightened intuition. Let's talk about intuition. Have you ever had those moments where you just know something without any logical reason? Maybe you walked into a room and instantly felt the vibe, or you met someone and knew they'd play an important role in your life. That's your intuition kicking in, and it's a big indicator that you're shifting into the 5th dimension. In this higher state of consciousness, your inner guidance system becomes incredibly sharp. It's like having a built-in GPS that always knows the right direction. You might start noticing these intuitive nudges more frequently. They can manifest as gut feelings, sudden insights, or vivid dreams. This isn't just random. It's a sign that you're more in tune with the subtle energies around you. You're starting to trust your inner voice, which often has a clearer perspective than the chattering mind. This heightened intuition helps you navigate life with more confidence and clarity, making decisions that are aligned with your higher self. So, pay attention to those little nudges and trust that your intuition is guiding you towards your true path. 2. Increased empathy and compassion. Have you been feeling more empathetic lately? Like you can almost feel what others are going through? That's another sign you're tapping into the 5th dimension. In this higher state, the barriers that usually separate us from others start to dissolve. You begin to sense the emotions and experiences of those around you more deeply. This isn't about taking on other people's pain, but rather understanding and feeling compassion for their journey. You might find yourself being more patient and kind, even to those who might have irritated you before. This increase in empathy isn't just a random occurrence. It's a shift towards recognizing our interconnectedness. In the 5th dimension, you understand that we're all in this together, and helping others is part of helping yourself. You might even notice that you're drawn to activities or careers that involve helping others, like volunteering or simply being a good listener. This compassion extends to all living beings, making you more mindful of how your actions impact the world around you. So, if you're feeling more in tune with others' emotions and experiences, it's a clear sign you're embracing the 5th dimension. 3. A stronger connection to nature. If you found yourself yearning to spend more time outdoors, you're not alone. It's a strong indicator that you're aligning with the 5th dimension. There's something incredibly grounding and healing about nature that resonates with our higher selves. When you're surrounded by the natural world, whether it's a forest, a beach, or a mountain, you tap into a pure, high vibrational energy that can't be replicated anywhere else. This connection to nature helps you feel more balanced and at peace. You might notice that you feel rejuvenated after a hike or a simple walk in the park. This isn't just because of the fresh air, but because nature's energy is aligning with your own, helping you to feel more in tune with the universe. In the 5th dimension, this connection to nature becomes even more pronounced. You start to see the beauty in the smallest details, like the way sunlight filters through leaves or the sound of birds singing. This deep appreciation for nature also comes with a sense of responsibility to protect and cherish it. So, if you're feeling drawn to the outdoors and find peace in nature's embrace, you're definitely tapping into the fifth dimension. 4. Feeling more present and mindful. One of the most transformative aspects of shifting into the fifth dimension is the ability to be truly present. In our 3D world, it's easy to get caught up in the past or worry about the future. But in the fifth dimension, there's a significant shift towards living in the moment. You start to appreciate the here and now, experiencing life more fully. This presence brings a sense of peace and clarity that can be incredibly freeing. You might find that you're no longer as stressed about things that used to bother you. Instead, you're able to focus on what's happening right now, whether it's a conversation with a friend, the taste of your food, or the beauty of a sunset. This mindfulness helps you to savor life's moments, big and small. It's like turning the volume down on all the noise and truly hearing the melody of life. This shift towards presence and mindfulness is a clear sign that you're aligning with the fifth dimension. It allows you to connect more deeply with yourself and others, creating a more fulfilling and meaningful life. 5. Letting go of fear and judgment. Fear and judgment are heavy weights that often keep us anchored in the 3D world. But as you shift into the fifth dimension, you begin to shed these negative emotions. You start to see fear for what it is, an illusion created by the ego to keep you stuck. The same goes for judgment. When you're in the fifth dimension, you recognize that everyone is on their own unique journey, and it's not your place to judge them. This doesn't mean you become naive or ignore harmful behavior, but rather you approach situations and people with more understanding and compassion. You begin to replace fear and judgment with love and acceptance. This shift can be incredibly liberating. You find that you're more open to new experiences and more forgiving of yourself and others. This doesn't just improve your relationships, but it also brings a deep sense of inner peace. Letting go of fear and judgment allows you to live more authentically and align with your true self. It's a clear sign that you're embracing the higher consciousness of the fifth dimension, creating a more harmonious and loving existence. The process of spiritual awakening. Embarking on the journey of spiritual awakening is like setting off on an adventure to discover your true self. It's not always smooth sailing, but it's undoubtedly worth it. This process involves raising your vibration and shedding the ego's hold over your life. Think of it as peeling away layers of an onion. Each layer represents old beliefs, fears, and habits that no longer serve you. As you peel them away, you get closer to your core, your authentic self. This journey can be both exhilarating and challenging. There will be moments of profound insight and joy, but also times when you have to confront your deepest fears and insecurities. This is where shadow work comes into play. Shadow work is about facing and integrating the darker aspects of yourself that you've been avoiding or suppressing. It's not always easy, but it's essential for growth. It's like cleaning out a cluttered attic. It might be messy and overwhelming at first, but once you clear out the junk, you create space for new, positive energy to flow in. This process of spiritual awakening is a journey towards greater self-awareness and a higher state of consciousness. Experiencing ascension symptoms. As you navigate the journey of spiritual awakening and shift towards the fifth dimension, you might experience what are known as ascension symptoms. These can be both physical and emotional, and they're a sign that your body and energy field are adjusting to higher frequencies. Physically, you might notice symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and body aches. It's as if your body is recalibrating to handle the new energy levels. Emotionally, you might experience mood swings, heightened sensitivity, and a sense of disorientation. These symptoms can sometimes feel overwhelming, but they're actually a positive sign that you're evolving. Think of it like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. The process can be uncomfortable, but the end result is a beautiful new form. To manage these symptoms, it's important to take care of yourself. Make sure you're getting enough rest, staying hydrated, and nourishing your body with healthy foods. Practices like meditation and mindfulness can also help you stay grounded and centered. Remember, these symptoms are a natural part of the ascension process, helping you to align with the higher frequencies of the 5th dimension. Embracing the changes. As you raise your vibration and align with the 5th dimension, you might notice that your old life starts to fall away. This can be a disorienting and even frightening experience, but it's also a necessary part of your transformation. Think of it like a snake shedding its skin. The old layers need to come off for the new to emerge. You might find that certain relationships, jobs, or habits no longer resonate with you. This isn't because there's anything wrong with them, but rather because you've outgrown them. It's like trying to wear clothes that are too small, they just don't fit anymore. Embracing these changes means being willing to let go of what no longer serves you. This can be challenging, especially if you've been attached to these aspects of your life for a long time. But remember, letting go creates space for new, more aligned opportunities to come in. It's like clearing out a garden. You need to pull up the weeds to make room for new growth. Embrace these changes as a natural part of your journey towards a higher state of consciousness. Letting go of the old. One of the most important aspects of embracing the 5th dimension is learning to let go of the old. This can be one of the hardest parts of the journey, but it's also one of the most liberating. Think of it like cleaning out your closet. You need to get rid of the clothes that no longer fit or make you feel good to make space for new ones. This process can involve letting go of relationships, jobs, habits, or even beliefs that you've held onto for a long time. It's natural to feel resistance to this. After all, change can be scary. But holding on to the past will only hinder your progress and keep you stuck in old patterns. Letting go is about trusting that what's falling away is making space for something better. It's about having faith in the process and knowing that the universe has your back. When you let go of the old, you create space for new opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are more aligned with your higher self. So, if you're feeling the urge to declutter your life, both physically and emotionally, it's a sign that you're aligning with the 5th dimension. Eliminating toxins and toxic influences. As you raise your vibration and align with the 5th dimension, you'll naturally start to eliminate toxins and toxic influences from your life. This can include toxic people, harmful substances, and negative thoughts. Your new state of being simply cannot tolerate these negative elements anymore. It's like having a finely tuned instrument. Any discordant note stands out and disrupts the harmony. This process might require some difficult decisions and changes. You might have to distance yourself from people who have been a significant part of your life, but are no longer a positive influence. You might need to give up habits or substances that you once relied on, but now realize are harmful. These changes can be challenging, but they're essential for your growth and well-being. Eliminating toxins and toxic influences is not about rejecting others or being judgmental, but rather about prioritizing your own health and happiness. It's a powerful act of self-love that shows you value yourself and your journey. By letting go of the negative, you create space for more positive and uplifting experiences. You open yourself up to new relationships, opportunities, and ways of thinking that are more in line with your higher self. The role of lightworkers and starseeds. If you identify as a lightworker or starseed, this process of shifting into the 5th dimension is especially significant. Lightworkers and starseeds feel a calling to help guide others through the shift in consciousness. It's like being a lighthouse. In a storm, your role is to stand strong and shine your light, helping others find their way. This isn't always an easy path, but it's incredibly rewarding. It's crucial for you to stand apart from negativity and pessimism, maintaining your higher vibration and serving as a beacon of light and hope for others. Your role is to lead by example, showing others the way to a more positive and enlightened way of living. This means embodying the qualities of the five-dimension love, compassion, unity, and understanding. It also means taking care of yourself and ensuring that you're aligned with your higher purpose. As a light worker or starseed, you have a unique gift to share with the world. By embracing the five-the dimension and living from your higher self, you can help raise the collective vibration and contribute to the creation of a new, more enlightened world, finding peace in nature. In the midst of the chaos happening in the world, you might feel a strong urge to escape into nature and connect with the earth. There's something incredibly grounding and healing about nature that resonates with our higher selves. The natural world provides a sanctuary of beauty and tranquility, reminding you of the effortless grace that exists within the universe. When you're surrounded by nature, whether it's a forest, a beach, or a mountain, you tap into a pure, high-vibrational energy that can't be replicated anywhere else. This connection to nature helps you feel more balanced and at peace. It's like nature is a giant battery, recharging your energy and helping you align with the five-the dimension. You might notice that you feel rejuvenated after a hike or a simple walk in the park. This isn't just because of the fresh air, but because nature's energy is aligning with your own, helping you to feel more in tune with the universe. Spending time in nature can also provide you with insights and inspiration, helping you to navigate your journey with greater clarity. So, if you're feeling drawn to the outdoors, listen to that call. It's a sign that you're aligning with the five-the dimension, embracing your true essence. As you continue to align with the five-the dimension, you'll experience a greater sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment. It's like you're peeling away layers of an onion, getting closer and closer to your true essence. This journey involves embracing who you really are, beyond the ego and the roles you've played in the 3D world. It's about recognizing your inherent worth and living from a place of authenticity. You might find that your life starts to feel more aligned with your true self. This can involve making changes in your relationships, career, and lifestyle to better reflect who you are at a deeper level. It's like tuning into a new frequency where everything starts to click into place. This doesn't mean that life becomes perfect or that you won't face challenges, but rather that you approach these challenges from a place of inner strength and clarity. You begin to see the beauty in life's moments, big and small, and appreciate the journey as much as the destination. Embracing your true essence is a powerful act of self-love and a clear sign that you're living in the five-the dimension. So, there you have it, a detailed guide to recognizing that you're living in the five dimension. Remember, this journey is unique for each of us, and there's no right or wrong way to navigate it. Trust your intuition, embrace the changes, and know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. If you resonated with this video, please leave a comment saying, "I am aligned with the energy of the five-the dimension, radiating peace and love." I'll give your comment a heart. As always, wishing you a beautiful day filled with love, light, and endless possibilities. See you in the next video.